Welcome back to The Road Show this morning in the Buzz, brought to you by the Comedy Connection. Thrill seekers, listen up. There is a luxury tour company offering a challenging survival-type vacation. Company is called Black Tomato is taking a step back from leisurely vacations and stepping into the unknown with its latest Get Lost offering. Now, this option drops you in the middle of nowhere, forcing you to find your way out. The journey costs about $10,000, and travelers can pick their environment, such as polar, jungle, coastal, desert, or mountain adventures. Adventurers will not be entirely alone, though. A trained guide will be with them from a safe distance, making sure they're always on the right track. Would you do this?
No.
You wouldn't? I'm surprised you would not do this.
Well, first of all, 10 grand is a whole heck of a lot of money that I do not have.
Right. Well, take the money out of it.
Okay.
Take the money out of it. Would you still do it? Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would.
If it was free and they were like, yeah, where do you want to go? I think I would.
Yes.
Yeah. I like this idea. I like the survivalist sort of thing. I don't know if I would go polar as much as I would like to experience that environment. I don't think I'd essentially want to be lost and freezing and not feel my toes.
Yeah.
Desert, probably not that either.
Okay.
I would like to visit a rainforest, but like jungle, but then the whole bug situation freaks me out. Yes.
Right.
When I think it's of Survivor, and I've always wanted to do Survivor, I think that'd be really cool. The one thing that gets me is like, they're covered in bug bites. And I think after a while that would get old really fast.
Right, yeah.
Really old, really fast.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, I love a good thrill. I love a good challenge and an adventure. Now, how long is it, though? That's the thing. It's like, do they pluck you out and get lost, and they're like, well, it's as long as it takes you to get free.
Good luck. No.
If it's like, hey, 2 days that you're kind of figuring out and living off the land, okay. And making sure that a guide is like, don't eat that berry, that one will kill you. But the other one is fine.
I would think that's probably what the guide's around
Oh,
there for.
I'm sure,
Right, just to make sure you don't get killed or something like while you're there.
Exactly.
I mean,
don't go in that cave because there's a bear in it.
Right. I would do it because I have been accused of going away on vacation, and you go to some places and it's like, oh, we're going to play a game.
Yeah.
You know my thoughts on games.
Yes.
I'm not playing a game.
No, you're out.
I'm out. I hate games. However, if someone is to say to me, hey, we're going to go whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Oh, like an excursion? You're in.
I'm in.
Okay.
We're going to go jet skiing from one island to the other.
Yes.
Count me in. We're going to zip line over the Colorado River. I'm in.
Cool.
All of that stuff I will do.
Yeah.
But for me to sit down and play games I'm not playing games. Like, I'm not doing that.
I feel like you can do that anywhere, though.
You can do that any place, yeah.
Yes.
But like an adventurous place thing, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would go.
I also enjoy like a good obstacle challenge. Like in Survivor, you know how they'd always set up that stuff and they're like, okay, it's an obstacle course and then you got to do all this stuff. No, I know you.
Yeah.
You'll go sit and go ahead, vote me off.
Vote me off, I'm out.
I want to go have a cheeseburger.
I'm going to go, I'll be over here, you do your obstacle course. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go, I'd rather do like a, hook me up with the zip, I'd do that.
So
I would do.
Which one are you picking? Mountain, desert?
I was looking it over. I think I'm going to try the mountain one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try.
I think I'm going to do the mountain one.
Yeah, I think mountain is where it's at.
I think that's what we could do.
I agree.
We have this dream like we're going to climb Everest. It's not going to happen.
No,
we'll
Jarmuth Hill is first.
Right, yes.
We got to get there. We got to conquer that and make it to the peak.
Starting very small.
Brendan, I think we can do it.
Yeah. Oh, he's not there.
Guys, I'm lost. I don't know how to get back to the show. Hang on. Trying to find my way.
Follow the sound of our voice.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hang on. Is this the right?
Do you have a compass?
No, I'm not into this. I just want to go on vacation and enjoy myself.
Well, that's true. Yeah, if you're going to take the time to go on a vacation, I don't want to spend the time trying to look around and figure out where I am.
Plus, I feel like the guide would be creeping me out. Like every now and then, you turn over your shoulder, you'd see.
There they are with the binoculars.
Who's that guy? Oh, he's the one making sure. Yeah.
Looking at you.
Exactly. All of a sudden, it's a stakeout.
Yeah.
You know, and someone's watching your every move. But again, there are some people out there that love these kind of thrills. They're excited by being, in an environment where they're a little bit vulnerable. They don't know where to go, and they thrive on that.
Yeah.
Not us. I can't find my way back in front of the camera, so that's not for me. Let's check in with our viewers out there to see what you guys have to say. I know where your comments are right here. I don't need a guide to show me. Dennis remembers being pushed into adventure by my 2 young sons at Six Flags roller coasters and hearing them say, "We're going on them." What, are you scared? Exactly. Yeah, Dennis, you were pressured into it by the boys there, but I hope you had a nice time. James recalls a time when he lived for thrills, but now with my being older, I seem to lead a more quiet lifestyle. Yes, sometimes with age you like to slow down a little bit, but some people continue to seek those thrills. Priscilla says, to be on Survivor 40 years ago, I would have said, bring it on. Now that I am a senior, the most exciting thing I do is a trip to the mall. Well, that can be exciting. And Jeannie shares, when I was younger, I would try most anything. But now that I am getting old, just getting in and out of the bathtub without falling is a thrill. Well, Jean, thank you for sharing. And thanks to everyone for chiming in. Whatever your thrill is, I hope you find it and I hope you stay safe. Keep those comments coming. You know what to do. You know what to do. Just follow us at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave your comment on our Facebook Live Buzz topic each morning. We do go live just before 8, and you never know, we might read it right here on the show.